So, I just got to see this brand new movie at the New York Film Festival. Yes, of course, I am at the festival right now, seeing only a couple films this year. Very busy schedule, so I'm not seeing a lot, but I will have a couple of reviews out the next couple days for the stuff that I am seeing. Today, I got to see Eephus. This is a brand new baseball movie from writer-director Carson Lund. This is his directorial debut. It's his first movie, and wow, what a first film to actually present and release. This is an incredible debut of a film, and one that I'm excited to talk about, and one that hopefully all of you will see whenever it comes out, which will probably be sometime next year. Eephus is a baseball movie, and I am a massive baseball fan, so anytime you say baseball movie, I am interested. And we don't get many of them these days, not as many as we used to, but I absolutely love them. I'm a, yet again, gigantic baseball fan. Big Met fan. Let's go Mets, baby. NLCS, let's go, baby. Gonna be our year. Probably not. But Eephus is a movie about, well, baseball and this small town that has these two teams that play each other on this very small field. It's an adult league baseball game, these two teams that are very, very into it, and the field has been sold. It's been sold, and they're going to be building a school on top of it. So because of that, this is the final game that's going to be played by these two teams. And because a lot of these players are older, and the distance between this field and the next closest field is pretty far, this is probably the last time a lot of them are going to play baseball. So this is a very emotional movie about these guys having one last hurrah as the sun sort of sets on their time in the game. And it's a very simple movie. Essentially all it is you're just watching these dudes play baseball for 9 innings. And what a film it is. What an experience it is. And it's one that I can't really even explain very vividly through words because I've never really watched a movie like this. It really is quite remarkable what this movie actually is. Because as you're watching this game, you're really breaking down each team, these characters, what baseball and the game of baseball means to each one of them. You obviously get into the Eephus pitch and the metaphors for the themes, the overall large themes of this movie about seeing sort of the good times wither away and kind of having to let go of things that you love and kind of the passing of time and aging. All of those themes are really spread out in this movie really well, and the way they use baseball and the idea of an Eephus pitch is really smart. The writing here, although not very complex, is simple, it's tight, and it's funny. Each character here feels dynamic, they feel very vivid from each other, and they are hilarious. The banter that goes between each player got some of the biggest laughs I have heard at a festival. The entire crowd was super, super into this and laughing. There are really, really great jokes here and hilarious moments with each character, and if you have played baseball or have seen grown-ass men that are not professionals play baseball, you have heard a lot of this same banter. It is fantastic, and as a New Yorker, I felt so at home watching this film and watching these people play baseball. I will say the first half of this film I thought was a lot better than the second half, but I also think the second half of this movie kind of overstays its welcome on purpose. Yet again, the entire point of this movie, the theme, is the passing of time. These things that you used to be great at, these things that you used to love, sometimes you gotta let go. In the game of baseball, the one thing that, it's obviously all sports, but the one thing baseball we always talk about in a lot of these movies is that one day you have to stop playing the kids' game. One day it's over. And it's a big metaphor for life, and that's really the one thing all these characters have to accept, the fact that this is it. Yet they try to hold out for as long as possible. They keep the game going for as long as possible. They stretch it out, even when it becomes almost impossible to play. And that is what this movie kind of does. It keeps stretching itself out till it almost becomes unbearable to watch because it just keeps going and going and going, and it becomes repetitive, and it's almost on purpose. And because of that, I can't really complain about it, but it is such a smart film from a writer who hasn't made a film like this before, hasn't made any film. So to see that kind of confidence and that ability to write and direct is really brilliant. And when it comes to the direction, I also thought this movie was really smart. Yet again, a lot of baseball movies, they try to do really creative stuff with baseball. A lot of sports movies in general. Of course, earlier this year we had Challengers, where they filmed tennis in every which way possible you can imagine. They even put a camera on a tennis ball and it bounced it back and forth. Not really, but it's what it looked like after special effects. This movie's a lot more simple, but the direction here is really well done. They frame the game in a way that's easy to follow, and also, if you love baseball, you're just going to love a lot of the baseball-y stuff that happens here. Yet again, the idea of an Eephus pitch, although not the most important thing in this movie, is really done well. I love the metaphor of this slow-moving pitch that catches you off guard, and before you even know it's coming, it takes forever to reach the plate, but before you even know it's there, you've struck out, it's over, your time is done. What a brilliant movie. I had such a great time with Eephus. I will give this one a 4 out of 5. This was excellent, and I recommend when this eventually comes out to a theater near you sometime next year. I heard it's probably going to be around March, but I do not know. Check this one out, especially if you're a big baseball fan. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more to know notifications. I got a couple more reviews from the festival coming in the next couple days, including one very large one for one of the biggest movies of the year, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.